have a reading for you about somebody who is feeling a little bit of pressure, feeling like they need to hurry up and address what they've been feeling because there's something else that's starting. With that Page of Coins, we have, you know, like maybe it's a new school year. Maybe it's somebody who is deciding to move elsewhere or start a different job. Maybe it's somebody who's gone out on a date. But this King of Cups feels a sense of rush. Like I have to do something and I have to do it quickly. And it has something to do with their emotions. So it could even be like, I need to tell you that I'm upset with you. But it feels more so like this is, I have to say something, get it off my chest, and confess before I lose the opportunity to. Hello, Dracula. How you doing? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box along with more information on how to become a member. Thank you to the current members. You can also find a link to my Etsy shop if you're interested in a homemade soy candle. Let's dive in. What shall we start with? What shall we use? I think we want the French one. This is the Grand Tarot Baline. What do we need to know about this King of Cups? What do we need to know? I do feel like this person's in a rush. All right, so we have the High Priestess. In the reverse. So someone has been secretive. Okay, so they're in a rush because they have a piece of information. It could be a confession, right? Three of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like I need to say something to make things right. I feel like I need to let you know what really happened. Otherwise, you might get the wrong impression or you might make a decision without the right information. Hello, how's it going? Is it Trevor, I think? Hello, Efren, how are you doing? Two of Cups. And the 7? No, 8. And the 8 of Wands. But this is something that they had not confessed. Okay, so this is kind of giving like Love Actually vibes. Where it's like, you got me all wrong. You feel like, you know, I don't like you. You feel like I avoid you. But it's really just because I had feelings and I didn't feel like I should. I hope this doesn't mean there's like a third party here. But this is someone who feels like they've had to keep their emotions secret. They did not have the ability to be honest about it. But there's a time factor here. So what I have avoided telling you, now I feel like I have to tell you. Hello, is it Ryan? Hello, Stephanie. How are we doing today? So we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Because if I had told you what I thought, then I wouldn't have gotten what I wanted. It would have just been a cause for drama or some issues. This is starting to feel like a work crush. Like, I couldn't do anything because it would have caused problems for our professional career, or, you know, it was against the contract that I signed when I worked there. Maybe you were my direct report. So I had to keep it quiet. I had to keep it to myself. But I regret it. I wish that I hadn't kept it to myself because now it feels like somebody's leaving. Thank you, Stephanie. Let me add that for you. What are Jay's thoughts and future actions after date? Thank you, Stephanie. I've added that for you. Hello, Lillian. Look above. You can see how to get your question added to the list. I hope you are having a lovely day. And thank you, everyone, for liking and subscribing. That makes a big difference on my channel. Hello, Dimitri. Could I ask you to keep things to English, please? Hello, Joaquin. How are you? So we have the moon, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Because if I had confessed my emotions for you, this is definitely a confession. I have had to hide my feelings for you because there are people, or at least one person, that would have been very mad if I had confessed that I had a crush on you. Why? The Lovers. And the Eight of Swords. Because if I had confessed my feelings for you, I would have been like cut out of the social group, or I would have been punished by our employer. What was the block? We need to know what the block is. The Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups. Someone else was interested. But I feel like there is a relationship that ended, and because that relationship ended, we have this person feeling a little bit emboldened. Okay, so you're not in that relationship anymore. You're maybe even moving elsewhere, and I can't hold back any further or any longer. I've got to at least let you know that I've had this crush on you for a long time. I just didn't feel like I could actually do anything about it. This is the Romani Tarot. Hello, Rachel. How are we doing? Happy, what is it, Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Wednesday? What else? Four of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Same as the Page of Coins at the beginning. Only in the Romani Tarot, it's Page of Bowlers or Page of Wheels. And the Page of Cups in reverse. I felt like I couldn't admit my feelings for you because then it would have put at risk the living situation. Why the living situation? Queen of Swords. I think we have someone who, it's like we're best friends, and you were the first one to tell me that you had a crush on someone, or you actually pursued this individual, right? And I had to stay quiet. I had to let you do your thing. I don't feel like it's a breakup. I feel like this is you shot your shot, right? You went after the person that you were interested in, but it didn't go very well. Because we have the Tower. I love this depiction of the Tower. I think it's so creative. It's like I let things, you know, be for a bit. I let you pursue that individual, even though I had a crush on them as well, because you were the first one to speak up. Like you, and I was trying to be a faithful friend, or I was trying to be, you know, not in the way. But now you've been rejected, or things didn't go the way that you wanted them to. I feel like this is because the person who pursued the crush first messed it up. So let's get some names here. The individual who has held their feelings inside and kept it a secret is this King of Cups. Does not have to be a man, by the way. So the King of Cups has some sense of loyalty to the King of Swords. And the King of Swords would be a Queen of Swords in reverse, or would have been very angry if the King of Cups had also been expressing their interest. So it's like, I got to give you space. I got to let you, you know, pursue this. But it didn't end up in a long-term relationship, because we have the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like you ended up alone because you didn't do it right. Because you, I don't know, cheated or got distracted or said something wrong. So we have the 3 of Swords, or the 3 of Ships. So I've given it time and let things kind of sit for a while because I didn't want to be problematic. I didn't want to ruin our living situation or our friendship. Hello, Tiana. Hello, Warren. How are we doing today? I like it, Tiana. Hello. I hope you're having a good day. Good luck with the meeting, Trevor. Hello, Pauline. How are you today? Hello, Lexus. 6 of Cups. I think these are buddies. I think these are friends. The King of Cups and the King of Swords. I allowed you the space to confess, but you messed it up. You got distracted and tried to pursue 2 people at the same time, or you said something really lame. You ruined it. So that cycle has run its course. And you fumbled. You made it a little bit embarrassing, even though I allowed you space to, you know, see if it would work out. It did not. 8 of Cups in the reverse. So now I'm thinking it's time for me to come back around and confess my emotions. Sorry, y'all. We're going to have some lawn mowing sounds in the background. It happens. All right. I mean, to be honest, if I was mowing lawns, I would be trying to avoid the middle of the day as well, because it's been hot here. It's been really hot. I don't like it. All right. This is the B Tarot. Good luck with that, Tiana. I mean, it's good. I get it. Hello, Curtis. How are you doing? That's a weird thing to say, Shot. Are you okay? We don't do that here. What else do we have? The Sun in the reverse. Yeah, there's someone here who got frustrated with the King of Swords. Like, no, I don't think I want to be interacting with you. I don't think I want to date you. I can't trust you. 5 of Wands in the reverse. So there's a removal of the competition, or the sense of it being competition. Maybe the King of Swords changed their mind. Maybe they were like, yeah, that person's great and all, but then I met this other person. So if I'm not competing with my friend or, you know, my sibling, then I don't have to worry about it, right? So did the King of Swords lose interest? Not so much that they lost interest, but they were rejected. Three of Wands in the reverse, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Isn't that beautiful? So I know that you've gotten over it. I know that you're no longer trying to get into a relationship with that person that I have been hiding feelings for. So now that I've given it the appropriate space, or now that I've been patient, I feel like I can actually confess my feelings. But there's like a sense of rushing, like I have to hurry up because this person, is moving or leaving? Three of Jars, or the Three of Cups. The Hanged One in the reverse. There is immature behavior that resulted in the King of Swords not being able to get into a long-term relationship with this crush. Tell me more about this crush. Hello, Jamike. Sorry, guys. That's probably pretty loud. Hello, Sonoza. Hello, Highborn. The Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Jars. So the crush is the Queen of Cups. They have boundaries. They're pretty selective. There's something that this King of Swords did that made it clear to them, nope, I don't want a relationship with you. What did the King of Swords do? It looks like this is like saying things the wrong way, or maybe even trying to rush the Queen of Cups. We do have the Devil in the reverse, so I'm glad that that's there, but it feels to me like the Queen of Cups had worked diligently to heal from previous situations and saw something in this King of Swords that was very similar to a previous relationship of theirs. Like, no, I'm not going to sign back up for that. I'm not going to get into a relationship that reminds me of what I just worked so diligently to get away from. Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So I feel like this Queen of Cups is thinking about moving away. Or walking away from a social community, perhaps. So with the Page of Wands in the reverse, there's been some sort of like argument, or I can't believe you would do that. And this King of Cups sees this as, okay, so that's for sure done. I've given a little bit of time, but I feel like I could treat this person the way that they deserve to be treated. I don't want to just ignore that connection. This is the William Blake Tarot. Great observation, Redbeard. Hello, Lavanya. It's a little bit frustrating when people spam the live chat like you've done. So I put you in a little time out. You are welcome to come back, but let's please remember that being repetitive in the live chat's not fun for anybody, okay? It's not gonna make me ask your question. If you would like to, you can put your question in a super chat and then I will add it to the list. Hello, Melissa, how are you doing? Hey, Blessed, I'm removing your question. I find you to be a bit presumptuous asking that. This is a general reading, so I'm going to be doing a reading for others. It's not for me or about me, okay? LOL. Hello, Mac. How are you doing? So we have the Child of Music, Piping down the valley's wild, piping songs of pleasant glee. I don't know, it's almost kind of a dark card, but I find something a bit whimsical about it, right? I've had to be quiet. I've had to keep my emotions to myself because someone else, you know, called dibs. Someone else expressed their interest, but they didn't do it very well. So now there's like a shift change. Now there's opportunity for me. There's so much going on in this card. I don't know if you can really see it. Like there's people back here. It's called lightning. This would be the Tower. There was an argument. I can't believe you said that, or I can't believe you were trying to date me and that other person at the same time. I can't believe you would treat me the way that my ex did. The Queen of Cups is not having it. Not a fan of the King of Swords. Cooperation. Six of Poetry. Gods are visions of the eternal attributes or divine names, cooperating in the bliss of man, obeying his will, servants to the infinite and eternal of the human form. I gave you your chance. I gave you space. But the truth is, you didn't really do a good job. You fumbled your opportunity. Hello, Priyanka. I hope you're having a good day so far. Neil, current feelings. For Priyanka. And how he sees you. I've added that for you. Thank you, Priyanka. Hello, Manish. Feel free to add your request to a super chat. Otherwise, I'm sending healing towards your son. Angel of Science. So this would be like the Knight of Swords. Fast-moving energy, communication, a confession, right? Hello, Carrie. Hello, Lula. How you doing? What else do we want? This is the, if I can get it, the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. What else do we have? Two of Wands in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. The Emperor. So I'm going to take my chance. You tried and failed. Now I'm going to, before this person moves away, another Six of Swords, I'm going to let them know how I felt. I just had to keep it to myself because I wanted to be respectful to my buddy, my friend. They just didn't really approach it right. Yeah, I feel like the friend was maybe a little bit too fixated on physical intimacy. Either because they were rushing things with the Queen of Cups, you know, maybe there was an expectation for the third date kind of thing, or because they were not faithful. They might have been hitting on more than one person at the same time. The Queen of Cups was not having it. So we have the World and the reverse. Before you leave, before you like walk out of my life forever, I need to confess how I feel. So at least then I won't spend the rest of my life regretting keeping that to myself, right? Hello, Josh. How are you doing? Oh, no. I hope you get an opportunity to rest. Aw. You're allowed to want to spend time with your partner, but you got to take care of yourself, too. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, 4 of Swords, and the 8 of Cups. I gave you some time to yourself. I had to watch my friend not know how to treat you right. But before you walk away, I've got to let you know that I dream of you. And I think about a future with you. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. I know you've dealt with people who lied and pretended that they would be able to offer you a committed relationship. But I actually do want to offer that to you. I actually can offer that to you. This is the Romantic Lenormand. What else do we have, please? It's a valid point. The Sun and the House. So how can I confess my emotions and feelings to you and make it clear that I'm not interested in just physical intimacy or, you know, bragging rights? I want to build a life with you. I wish that I had confessed my emotions to you before my friend did, because I would have taken that seriously, because I would have treated you like a king, a queen, whatever you want to say. You would have been precious. So before you leave, before you walk away, just consider whether or not it's a possibility that we could be happy together. If I actually know your value and treat you that way, would it be worth it? What do we want next? We're going to go with the Fairy Wisdom. Hello, Cindy. How are you doing? Hello, Gnostic. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, everyone, for liking and subscribing, or if you're able to hype the video, I appreciate that as well. We are dangerously close to getting to 25,000 subscribers, and then I will be doing a live stream with some free readings. Nightlight. I don't think I've seen this one yet. Isn't that adorable? This is someone who wants to be protective, considerate. They're not afraid to share their emotions, but the problem is they're sharing their feelings for you after someone has just been a bit of a, can I say that? They've been a loser, okay? They didn't know how to treat you, and it's their friend. So we have Magnolia. So give me a chance. When I think of a magnolia tree, I think of how the leaves don't really like disintegrate like other trees' leaves do. They turn hard. It's a little bit more difficult for landscaping, but it's also a beautiful tree. So it's like, okay, I know you've been mistreated. You've had people who didn't know how to be kind to you or didn't know how to appreciate what you have to offer, but don't assume that that means you'll never be able to be in a happy relationship. Don't avoid me entirely. Give me a chance, right? All right. We're going to go for the Love Oracle. So how is this Queen of Cups going to feel about this King of Cups? I mean, that would potentially mean they're divine counterparts, King and Queen of Cups. Well, if you can be loyal to me, I could be loyal to you. There's already some trust here. And maybe I could be happy with someone like you because you aren't flashy or over the top. You don't have as much of an ego. And you waited to make sure that the timing is right. I think this Queen of Cups likes the King of Cups and likes how they approach the Queen of Cups. I just want to make sure that it's not a repeated pattern. I don't want the same type of energy that I dealt with the last time. Oh, I hope you get that looked at, Gnostic, and I hope that everything's okay. Hello, Graham. How are you doing? Oh, I'm proud of you. You got good karma coming your way. Distance, separation, space, blockage. This Queen of Cups is moving away because they had to deal with a romantic partner or someone who was pursuing them that wasn't very honest with them. And this King of Cups knows about it. Like, I'm sorry that person treated you that way. I feel like they were friends. But don't run away. Don't leave. Please, I would really like to show you what it's like to be with somebody who prioritizes your emotional well-being, someone who knows how to be good to you. This is the, let's see, Angel Romance Angel Oracle. That's one of the two. I mix it up every once in a while. So we have true love and passion. You don't have to choose. I could do both of those for you. The King of Cups is wanting to show the Queen of Cups that they don't have to choose between feeling that passion and feeling like they can trust someone. So yes, you know who I am, and yes, I had to hide my feelings and watch as somebody mistreated you. But I want to show you that you can trust me. I want to show you that I know how to treat you. So, do they actually, is the question? Is this King of Cups going to do right by the Queen of Cups? Yes. 6 of Wands. 9 of Cups. I think this is true love. 6 of Wands. Ooh, wait. 4 of Wands. Even better. That means like a marriage. This is the type of person that the Queen of Cups has been looking for. I think these two could end up getting married. So on the heels of dealing with somebody who is a bit of a heel or a bit of a player, we have this Queen of Cups finally feeling like they have encountered someone who knows how to actually love them. You have the morals and the principles. You want to treat me right, and I want to treat you right. Hello, Mark. You're in Miami. Oh, I hope you're enjoying yourself. I love Miami. Mark, feel free to look for my favorite restaurant down there. I don't know if it's still there. It's called the Naked Taco. I hope it's still there. I haven't been there in ages. Ace of Cups. And the Emperor in the reverse. Uh-oh. The King of Swords is going to be mad. They're going to be like, what? How are you dating this person that I fumbled? That's not fair. What do you mean it's not fair? You didn't know how to treat them. You were out hanging out with some other people pretending that you were going to be faithful. You lost that yourself. I had nothing to do with that. I'm just telling that Queen of Cups that I would love to treat them right. Maybe you should like watch and see how somebody treats a person that they actually care about. You might learn something. Oh, that's awesome. I hope it goes well. Hello, warrior. How are you doing? Yeah. You snooze, you lose. You didn't treat that person the right way. That's why it ended. But I was there to scoop them up. I was there to show them how it should go. 8 of Wands. I do feel like the King of Cups realizes they need to talk to their friend and, you know, smooth things over a little bit. Hey, you've already moved on. You're already talking to somebody new, but just so you know, like I'm interested in that person that you didn't treat very well. You were out here pursuing multiple people at the same time, didn't treat the Queen of Cups the way they deserve to be treated. So, you know, you ruined that for yourself, but I want to actually be able to show that Queen of Cups what real love is. And if it means that we can't be friends anymore, I guess like so be it. But you seem to not be interested, or you didn't seem to know how to treat them. So that's where we're at. That's how it went down. Are you really? Oh my gosh, if you do, you have to tell me. I used to get their tequila lobster enchilada. It's so good. Like, I'm telling you, I don't talk about restaurants for like 10 years. But I think that's probably about how long I've been talking about this restaurant. It's in like the lobby of a hotel in South Beach. I'm not getting paid for that. I just really like the place, okay, you guys? So we got the 10 of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Sun in the reverse. Ooh. This friend is mad. Like, I thought you wouldn't go there. I, you know, romanced the Queen of Cups and it didn't work out, but like, I can't believe that you would hit on that person as well. What do you mean? You lied to them. You didn't treat them right. That's not my fault. You just mad because I'm actually like treating that Queen of Cups the way they deserve to be treated. You over here like dating 3 other people. Chill out. 4 of Swords in the reverse, Page of Cups in the reverse. They're mad. The King of Swords is like, I can't believe you would do that. Okay, well, I can't believe you would fumble a 10. And? And? Hello, Arts. Hello, TTA. What's up? Awesome. Hello, Key Controller. How we doing? Hey, Gnostic. When you use full caps, I feel like it's yelling. So, you know, just respect that, please. I don't like it. It feels like somebody's saying, my words are more important than the other people who are typing. Respectfully. 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. I'm putting in the work. I actually want to be in a long-term relationship with this person, and I treated them the way they deserve to be treated. I think there's going to be a bit of an argument, but this King of Swords is going to have to get over it because they just like did not treat the Queen of Cups the way they deserve to be treated. Them's the rules. Hello, spiritual healer. Ooh, I am late. I got to start personal questions. How are we doing today? Ooh. All right, so we've got Stephanie and then Priyanka. For Stephanie, what are Jay's thoughts and future actions after the date? This seems to be pretty positive. We have the Magician and the Nine of Cups. This is somebody that I could really see myself being happy with. You cross a lot off this person's list, or you offer a lot of what they're looking for. What's this Hanged Man, though? There's some indecision here. Is there somebody that Jay is still connected to? So this is like, I need to make sure that there's nothing left with this person from my past. And if I know that, then I'm going to pursue Stephanie. So does the person from the past still want Jay? No. Is Jay going to let go of this past connection? Yes. Okay, so Jay is going to take things a little bit slow with you, Stephanie, because it's like, I need to heal from this other thing, and I'm almost there. I'm almost like, can cross that off my list. So I feel like this is good. This is like, I need to make sure that that's done before I pursue something serious. It's emotional maturity. So future actions. I want to make sure I don't rush this, but I want something long-term. So it's like I need to make sure that I've got my side of the street clean, but then I'm going to ask for another date. Get to know you better, see what else we can learn about each other. But I feel like we've got a lot in common. I don't like that there's that Seven of Swords, though. Why the Seven of Swords? The Empress. Four of Swords. I need to make sure that you're healed as well. So is this like Jay being concerned about Stephanie? Yeah. I need to make sure that you've healed from those previous situations that you've dealt with just as much as I am trying to heal from my situation, right? Hello, Rebecca. How are you doing today? Thank you for the tip. It's easiest for me if you include your question in the super chat, but make sure that you share it and I'll write it down for you. Hello, Ronald. How are we doing today? So this looks pretty positive, Stephanie. There's going to be a date and, you know, let's talk about where you are. Are you connected to anybody else? Can we like move forward towards a committed relationship? Metaman AJ. Feel like us falling for him. All right, so we can get like an energy vibe on AJ for you. See how he's feeling. Does that sound good, Rebecca? Hello, Flower. How we doing today? Yes. What? You mean magic-wise, right? Did Thomas do? Is Flower protected? We shall find out. I got you, Flower. Perfect. Oh, you're fine. We shall sage. Shall we do some? You can light a little bit of sage red meow. ¿Por qué no? Just to be safe. See? Oh, you can't see it. I don't know why I have to do the little sound effects, but, you know, makes it easier, right? Does it better. All right, we got Priyanka up next. What are Neil's current feelings for Priyanka, please? What are Neil's current feelings for Priyanka? Thank you for the flow state. I appreciate it. White sage. I think it's white. I'm pretty sure it is. I do have Palo Santo on there as well, but I did not light it. Okay, what are Neil's current feelings for Priyanka, please? Knight of Swords in the reverse, the Hermit, Princess or Page of Wands in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. Huh. This is like, I feel like I need to make sure I'm not making a snap judgment. I need to learn more about you. So this is like an investigative energy, right? With that Hermit. I need to figure out what your interests are. I need to figure out what your intentions are. With the Tower, there has been some sort of like shift here. So is the Strength card how Neil views Priyanka? Yeah, so there's something about Neil feeling like you have been able to deal with some difficult things in your life, but it may have made you a little bit closed off is the concern. So how does Neil view Priyanka, please? Okay. Neil views you as somebody who is able to walk away easily from connections. And with the Nine of Cups being in the reverse, it does kind of seem like Neil's feeling like you're a little bit self-absorbed. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Wondering if there are still people that are connected to you. So a little bit of a heartbreaker kind of energy. I feel like Neil is assuming that there would be people who struggle to get over you. So this is someone who feels like they need to maybe be a little bit focused elsewhere. This is someone who's a little bit intimidated or a little bit nervous about how emotional you get with people. Like, do you get emotional or do you cut off those emotions, right? Nah, she just has an appreciation for it, Redbeard. Why you gotta be picking on Rachel? You be nice, Redbeard. Priyanka, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Let's see what we've got for Rebecca. Oh, I don't know. Is this the right? I feel like we need something a little bit. Yes. We're going to go with the, hold on, it's in my mind somewhere. Guys, I love this one. Why can't I think of it? Stained Glass Tarot. All right. What are AJ's feelings? What's the energy vibe here for AJ towards Rebecca, please? Hermit in the reverse. Seven of Cups. King of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a little bit of concern regarding financial stability. Either we're wondering if you have financial stability or wondering if they have enough stability. Do I need to work on this? There is some confusion. What is this confusion? Is this somebody who wonders if they're good enough for Rebecca? Okay, so the concern is, like, can I offer you what you're looking for, or are you too good for me? Why do they think that? Because you might be looking for someone who is capable of offering more. So are they nervous specifically about their own financial stability? No, it's more so about whether or not they can offer the emotional stability. Can I offer what you're looking for, or would you be, do you have higher expectations? Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. They find you a little bit intimidating. You came through as the Empress and the Queen of Cups. So it's like, I have an attraction towards you. I have an interest in you, but I'm nervous about whether or not you would think that I'm not good enough. Are they good enough? No, to be honest. So there's flirtatious energy. There's some sort of connection here, but I don't know that this person can offer you what you're looking for. I think it's the other way. There's something he's hiding from you. Seven of Swords. Eight of Wands. So I would say, you know, if you're interested in continuing to talk to this person, make sure that you're having like a deeper level of conversation. Who cares what your favorite color is? You know, maybe you want to talk about music, that's fine. But I want to know about goals. I want to know about where you see yourself in 5 years. I want to know about what you've learned from previous relationships, right? This seems to me like somebody who has maybe got a little bit of learning to do or growing up to do. Is this like still having a connection to the ex for AJ? Yeah. This is someone who wants to be in a relationship or wants to feel connected to somebody, but hasn't cleared out the old energy. Oh yeah, you deserve so much better than that, flower. Yes. So, Rebecca, if you're still interested in pursuing something with AJ, make sure you're allowing space for healing on his side. And if there's some that you need to take care of as well, go for it. But this is someone who still needs to work on something from their past or still has some ties to a past relationship. All right. I wish you luck, Rebecca. Let's see what we've got for flower. Ooh, let me write down Fridge's question real quick. Is SI the one for me? And why? Is SI good for me? I've added that. Thank you, Fridge. Oh, you're so welcome. All right, so I chose the Spellcaster's Tarot because we're trying to figure out what Thomas did. What magic did Thomas do towards flower, please? We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Hermit in the reverse, Five of Swords, Candle Magic, meant to confuse you. Candle Magic attacking your intuition. Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Magician in the reverse. I want to make it difficult for you to be able to navigate romance, and by blocking your intuition, I would be able to do that. Page of Wands, King of Swords in the reverse. But he messed it up. Or whoever he paid messed it up. King of Swords in reverse to me is giving like I said it wrong. You know, like if I find some spell work online and it's, you know, Latin and I pronounce it wrong, because apparently it's weenie weenie weechy, not veeny veeny veechy. You know what I'm saying? There was an issue with delivery. So there's energy sent your way, but the intention behind it, or like the design, was messed up. So yes, there is a small impact to your intuition, but the original desire, like the outcome that was intended, ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So has this like blown back on Thomas? Yes. 9 of Swords, 4 of Swords. It has impacted his own intuition. We got the 9 of Swords, which is anxiety. So has he done the wrong spell or messed up the spell more than once? Only once, but once was enough. It's starting to impact his finances. So he's failing at things that normally seemed like easy. So does Flower have the protection that Flower needs against this? Yes. Oh my gosh. That's the perfect card for it. The 9 of Wands. Like, I wish you would. Try it again. See what happens. That energy's gonna go right back on you, honey. King of Pentacles in the reverse and the Star. You are protected. Yes, you need to keep doing things to have protection, right? So keep on doing what you're doing, but you are protected. There might be a little, like you say, a little sting of it, but most of this magic that he tried to send your way is really just attacking him, causing failure in his life. So I see you being a little bit too fast for him, a little bit too adept. This is maybe going to sound a little bit weird, but I feel like you need to draw or paint a lotus flower. You have some connection here to Egyptian energy. So a lotus flower is going to be helpful with that last remaining energy that's getting through. Blue lotus. Hello, Flex. How are you doing? So you got this, flower. Like, the way I'm seeing this is somebody at a gym who's trying to lift more weight than their muscles can actually handle. He can't handle this. He thought he could. Pride goeth before the fall. You know what I mean? So you got this. He is woefully inept. But let me just remind you, you're protected. You got this. All right, let's see what we've got for Fridge. You're welcome. Hello, Jeffrey. How are you doing? There you go, Rachel. All right, so for Fridge, is SI the one for Fridge? King of Cups, 10 of Wands, the Moon in the reverse. So just to clarify, Fridge, there is no one person for you. There's soulmates. There's divine connections. For some people, twin flames. This person is a soulmate of yours, but there are others who could also make you happy. The issue with SI is that there is a need to let go of some sort of manipulative energy tied to SI. So is that what SI is working on? Yes. I do feel like there is awareness and intention from SI to deal with this, but there's steps, right? Steps to the process. So why is SI a soulmate for Fridge? This is somebody who is introspective. And when the two of you are in your highest vibrational selves, you are very powerful together. You are supportive of each other and enable each other to achieve more, like a higher degree of your purpose. I want to be clear, if SI does not figure out this moon in the reverse, they are not supposed to have a seat at your table, because there is this like lesser ability to understand each other if there is a desire to keep something closed off or hidden. If this King of Cups or SI is able to complete the work that they are doing for healing and be vulnerable and genuine with you, then yes, you are meant to be together and you help each other achieve what you are supposed to achieve in this life. So there is an alignment here with regards to your purpose if that healing is completed. So is SI good for Fridge? Yes, if that healing is completed. Otherwise, it distracts you from what you're supposed to do. Is there more healing for Fridge? Yes, Four of Swords, a card about healing. So make sure you're working on what you need to work on. And if SI also works on that healing regarding the manipulative energy here, then the two of you will be very good for each other and very happy with each other. But you each need to be able to work on those things. Thank you everyone for sending healing and protective energy to each other. It looks like 2 flowers specifically. Y'all are amazing. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Fridge, I wish you luck. And thank you everyone for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for being just a delight. I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.